So, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Zerm in the building, man, aka Papp. And I'm about to react to 5 cases when dumb people, really it's more than 5 cases. It gotta be more than 5 cases, because this video is an hour and 38 minutes long. But yeah, 5 cases when dumb people get arrested at their jobs, bro. So yeah, we about to see, bro. We about to see what these people doing at their jobs to get arrested, bro. Cause like, bro, it's not that deep. If you get fired, bro, just you feel me? Shrug that shit off. Go put you in a couple of applications online because it's that easy. So as you walking out the door, you can put your applications in, type shit,
Yo, Brody.
and have a
Uh,
job by the time you get back in the car, and then go to that fucking job and do the interview, and there you go. You have a new job. It's that simple. So why are you crashing out? Why is she crashing out? But yeah, we about to see why these people crashing out, bro. So yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Mm, 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 mm. I'm eating air reacting trap, by the way.
Number 5. Walmart employee's $5,000 theft scheme exposed. A Walmart employee in Florida gets caught stealing over $5,000 by exploiting the store's refund system. He figures out a way to process refunds without an actual customer, making the money go straight to his own account. The scam runs smoothly for a while, but eventually Walmart's loss prevention team starts noticing some red flags. After gathering enough evidence, they call the police to handle the situation.
But he's doing a refund for himself. With no,
Up at the customer service desk.
well, yeah.
Because you can't do it on the regular registers. So
You probably could, but mostly it's been at the service desk.
okay.
You could do it in any register, but
Oh, an employee can.
mainly it's done at the service
Because
desk.
an employee has access to the codes
yeah,
to get
you
into
can
the
do-
others.
you can
I'm gonna
do
say
it.
because I can't give myself a refund as a customer.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So. Oh.
So he
Okay.
has codes and he has authorization to do anything basically up front.
Okay.
So basically, he pulls a receipt out of his pocket, goes up to the register, scans the receipt, and just does a refund. And if it goes back to his card, he'll just hit the computer.
Oh, we're gonna stop right here. So, you mean to tell me that you got away with it for long enough to raise suspicion, but didn't stop? You didn't stop at all. You just kept going, kept going, kept going. So you kept digging yourself deeper into a hole just to eventually like get caught? You stupid as fuck, bro. You stupid as fuck. You stupid as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That was a dumb move on his behalf.
Everything goes immediately back to his card. Refund is done. Crumbles up that
He should just stop.
receipt, gets a return slip. The return slip is supposed to go on the merchandise. Crumbles up that return slip and throws it on the trash can.
So nobody ever knows.
Nobody ever knows.
How'd you come across it?
We just noticed it.
So this is what he does.
This is him.
Okay.
Reaches in his pocket, which you don't do. Pulls out a receipt, which we don't do.
And there's nobody standing there, so.
I mean, there's people there, but
No, I'm saying like customer that he's helping.
Yeah. There's no customer. He pulled it out of his own pocket. There's nobody there doing a refund.
Yeah, clearly. Okay.
He scans it, but then all of a sudden
Can I go back real quick? We'll see you come up, I'm sure.
he scans it.
Because you know what the point of sale screen is doing, so.
I don't know anything. I don't know.
Oh, you don't use them?
I don't know how to do a refund.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
But I do know that I'm trying to show. See, you get an item, but then he sees me. This is me coming. Then he just cancels the whole thing. Cancels it. Goes back to a regular screen.
And puts it back in his pocket.
Walmart security reviews the footage and confirms that he is performing refunds without any customers present. They also pulled transaction records showing suspicious refund activity going back to January.
And then, when did y'all then grab him to shortly after that, or do you think he's come back and does it again?
No, he might have came back and did it again, but right before.
He got away with it for 3 months. 3 months. 3 months, bro. You just stopped in the second month. So You don't think you made enough money off of it, my nigga? If you did it for months, you're just doing it once a week with an $800 TV. What's 4 times 8? That's like what? 36? 32? That's 32. So he made 3,200 a month if he did $800 transactions with a television. But he probably did it with little shit. He probably did it with little shit. So he doing it with little shit. He not even getting that much money off of it. He's stupid as fuck. Yeah, he really dumb.
I'll tell you what happens, right? It could be, depending on what it is, it goes back like 30 minutes. How are you doing?
Good. I'm here to see y'all, but I'm not sitting there down sit there and sign paperwork for you. That's fine. You don't have to sign paperwork for you, though.
Okay.
But you're gonna be charged.
I know. I'm just telling like I said, man. You're not rude. What do you mean rude to you? I just don't need to sit down and sign paperwork.
Let's go back in the office real quick. You don't have to sign any paperwork for me. It's fine. Okay. All right. So, I think we've met a few times.
Yes, sir.
He's been with us a few times.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So before we get started, you're not free to leave because obviously we're investigating.
That's fine.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. And you can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand these rights, sir?
Why is this nigga acting so nonchalant like he don't know that they got cameras and surveillance over his ass 24/8? Because that's their most important department. That's one of their most important departments for shit like this. Niggas who want to be scammers. You want to be a scammer so bad. You scammed your life, gang. It's
That's
over.
up to you. With these rights,
You
can you just
stupid,
answer some
bro.
questions for me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, go ahead and stand back up for me. You can let go of your fingers.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
No. Kirk, these things, hold on, let me lock them so when you sit down they don't tighten up on you. These things aren't made for comfort. Your palms are supposed to stay like that. If you try to twist, it's probably going to hurt.
Now in cuffs, the suspect knows he's caught and doesn't put up much of a fight. The officers search him before taking him in.
All right, but before you sit down, do you have anything on you that's going to hurt me, poke me, stick me? Anything that could be illegal?
No, not legal.
Okay.
But I do have needles in my pocket, and they're for my diabetes.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Where
I have,
are they at? In your pocket?
In my pocket.
And are they capped?
No.
They are
Because
not
one's
capped.
been used. But it's a quick pen. So it's
Oh, it's like an EpiPen? Like a...
well, I have the pen, but then I also have the needle top. So it's
Okay.
like a pen, and then you have to unhook it and put a needle.
Which pocket?
I believe my left pocket.
Okay.
Or my left.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, we're going to start with your right.
That's fine.
So, this was yours?
Yes, sir.
You want another sip before we go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you. Thank you for asking.
She's got copies of this.
Alright, so obviously there's certain things that you can't take into the jail with you.
Yeah. Well,
Like that.
right.
And
Okay.
these. We're not going to let you take those in.
Well, my only thing is, well, that's fine. I'll deal with that one.
Yeah, no, I mean, they have everything.
I
that
just
you're
hope,
gonna need.
because last time they almost killed me, so. And I'm not, I know that's not yours, but.
Yeah.
I know I can't take them in there, but I just don't want to die almost this time.
Yeah, no. So what I'll do though is I'll actually take pictures. That way I'll talk to the nurse. And like this is what he had on him. So
And like I've got my bracelet, and I know they probably won't let me keep that, but like.
What bracelet?
That's,
The metal-
it says I'm a
medical bracelet?
diabetic, yeah.
they should.
I just don't want to die when I go in there. I mean, I'm not
They should
blaming
let
you.
you.
Well,
They should.
medicine for my 11 days. It made me almost. Like I was in a hospital.
appears more disappointed in himself.
Take liquids or anything in there.
Throw it all the way down. Well, Vicks, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you have that in there either.
He doesn't resist, but appears more disappointed in himself than anything, even mentioning past jail experiences and worrying about not receiving proper medical care if locked up again.
The only thing they're gonna let you take is this stuff. You want me to turn your phone off for you?
I was hoping that somebody would let me at least call my girlfriend and tell her.
You kept it in your truck. You wanted it, I guess.
My truck's not here. My girlfriend picks me up. I just wanted to let her know that I'm going to jail, because she has my truck and it's not.
We'll when we get off the car, I'll let you call her. That way we can let them get back to work. So go ahead and stand back up for me.
Is there any way that, with respect to Walmart, that I could walk out with you and not in cuffs?
Well, the handcuffs aren't going to come off. I mean, the only thing I can do is I can have another unit come and sit with you, and I can walk you out the back door. But I don't know. I can't guarantee there's going to be anybody.
Whatever. I don't need to hear anything back here anyway. So.
Yeah, there's. I mean,
It took me about an hour earlier today to get somebody out here. You showed up pretty quick, so I doubt somebody else will.
yeah, they're all tied up right now. I had just cleared a call.
Is there any way you can just take my shirt off of me so I don't have to walk out like customers realizing?
Right now, that's something else.
That's fine. I mean,
Why is he worried about them realizing?
No, I'm just gonna put it back in his pocket. Go ahead and stand up for me. Yeah, you're not gonna get the shirt off without.
Okay. Just a question.
I guess we're gonna stay up here. We're gonna stay up here. Said I'm free as a bitch. I can dance. I'm free as a bitch.
And the AC's on like full blast or.
I'm free as a bitch. I can dance and shit. You feel me? I'm sitting in the cover of my crib type shit. You feel me? I get a little ditty bop type shit.
It's not. I'll get it on.
I ain't got no cuss on my wrist, cuz.
As officers secure him in the patrol car, they finalize the paperwork and process his case before heading to jail.
And again, I just want to confirm you have nothing else on you, any necklaces or anything?
Oh yeah, I do have necklaces.
We'll take off when we get there, but
No, nothing else.
that would be a felony inside. Okay.
No, sir. No.
And when we get there, we'll let you. They'll let you take your earrings out.
Okay.
He did admit to everything he did. Well, when I asked him to write a statement, that's when he like treated us.
And then he wouldn't talk to me. Okay. Fair enough. I'll get you that sealed in just a second. I gotta ask you some questions first.
Is that the transactions? Damn. Oh, he ran it. Oh. He ran it up. Is that transactions? I think okay, so uh I think let me use this. All right, the F is the point. So this right here, this row right here, the F row that's on follow, F on follow. I think that row is the amount of money he made doing this. I think it's kind of unlegible, kind of a little bit. It's either this row or this this row. It's either this row or this row right here. Because this row is the day. This seems like I don't know, just tallies like of how many items, and it's saying 94, 90 something or something like that. It was in the 90s and then it went to 94, 94, 94. All of them say 94 though. But yeah, it seemed like he just kept bringing the same item or some shit over and over and over again, over and over and over again. He went crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. That's crazy.
So this goes from January 17th.
Yeah, I've got them all the way back to January 17th. Each one of these is a
Damn.
transaction. Your funds
Well,
are
look,
right.
see,
Either he got cash, or he put it on a gift card, or he
look,
funded it.
see,
And I'm
see,
assuming
see,
this is
see.
for the register.
This is the register numbers. Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm assuming those are customer service registers,
Yeah.
not a normal register. Okay. Cash refund. Shopping card is just a gift card.
Gift cards.
Like a mean,
like
Walmart gift card.
Walmart gift cards.
Okay. Visa is his Visa.
Yeah, like back to his debit or Visa.
Right. Yeah, I'm assuming it was one of his debit cards.
Yeah.
Or credit card. What's NP?
This is actually nothing.
Okay.
I was printing each one of them off. My printer messed up, so I was notating which ones didn't print.
Oh, not printed. Okay.
Yeah, so these two sections aren't really anything you guys need to know.
Okay. That was just more
I
for
was just
you
trying to
while
break
you
it down to each transaction that we had them on.
Okay, cool.
The asset protection officer confirms the theft and refund scam, ensuring the cop has all the
Hello.
details needed before taking the suspect to jail.
So I watched a video. I watched the video today. So
Yo, you got a mic, bro?
purchase something, have a receipt from when he purchased something on his, however he paid for it.
His receipt, he would pull receipts out of his pocket.
Right.
As throughout the day, he would be at the service desk. He would just go into the refund screen.
So they may not have been stuff that he purchased.
Yeah, it could have been stuff he found. I know I had one that was not him. It was like a $35 charge
And got
yes.
So it's just something that she just left a receipt on the counter and he just grabbed it and pocketed and
yeah. I
did the
mean,
refund later.
you can find receipts all over the parking lot.
Absolutely.
Garbage.
Didn't Ben make you a moderator?
45.50. I feel like it should be higher than that.
Cause I used to stream back in the gap.
Called us that much.
No, I did. How long you been? I don't know. Especially if you just follow.
Calling on at least 80% of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, did y'all want him trespassing? He said he's not coming back, but that's up to y'all.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You want to come tell him, or do you want me to just do it for you? He's gonna tell you something. I'm gonna grab your phone out of your
Kurt,
pocket.
I wasn't in there, buddy. I mean, I was part of the investigation, saw when all this stuff happened. You said you're not going to come back to Walmart at all? Well, we're going to make that legal.
That's fine.
So don't come back to the property, all right, buddy?
That's fine.
Me and you never had a problem.
No,
It's
sir,
just
I don't.
You did what you had to do, and we did what we had to do.
Right, no, I got you. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm mad at myself.
Well, you got caught. I mean,
I'm mad at myself. No, I have no hard feelings or anything.
So you're being trespassed from Walmart for a year.
Okay.
If you come back anytime in that year, you'll be arrested.
Along with the arrest, they issue a trespass order, banning the former employee from Walmart for a year. If he returns, he'll face even more charges.
Understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I wonder if it was like all Walmarts or just that specific Walmart. I wonder if it was all Walmarts or just that specific Walmart.
All right.
Suzanne, my baby. Just phone. Yeah, Suzanne, my baby, or something like that, from recent.
Is it just Suzanne?
No, it's Suzanne, my baby.
There. Oh, I just saw it. Right there.
Yep. I know how she's gonna pick up too. She's so excited that she's coming here. Please don't not pick up on a one fucking time I can use it.
You know that actually people.
Does she work?
No, she's got my card up. But we were supposed to head out of town on
Hey,
Saturday, and like she's coming to get.
motherfuckers be swiping to get away with it, but he didn't. He did not. He got caught. He going to jail. His ass gone. His ass gone, M.
Hey, honey, it's 1:40 on Friday. I know you're about to come pick me up, but I'm getting
Yeah.
arrested.
Yeah.
From Walmart. So don't, of course, don't pick me up. But if you can, call Nicole and let her know, so she can possibly let Lorelai, or if you can get a hold of Lorelai or Lily, and don't let them know right now, but get a hold of Nicole and let her know. And I love you, and I'll call you when I'm done with jail or when I can call you. Thank you, sir.
That bitch said, I call you when I'm done with jail. Oh my goodness. I'll call you when I'm done with jail. Or like, you know. fuck? Oh. Nah, that just sent me.
So,
That just
so your
sent
phone
me.
stopped blowing up on the way there.
Oh, she'll know once the phone's off too.
Instead of facing jail time, he later gets sentenced to 5 years of probation. Number 4. A rough
What? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. What? He got 5 years of probation for committing fucking fraud on a national, what is that? What is it called? National association is, I guess. Like what the fuck? Probation. Probation? Bro, that is a big ass franchise. And they just gave this nigga probation? Ah, that's fucked, bro.
day
That's
gets
fucked.
even uglier after this
What?
Karen
No.
loses.
Let that would have been me. Let that would have been me, though. Let that would have been me. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. I don't want to put myself in that predicament, but like, let that would have been. You feel me? You feel me? Let that would have been. You feel me? Like,
Her job. A woman gets fired from her job at an apartment leasing office, and instead of leaving quietly, she makes things 10 times worse. She's already angry about losing her job, but things spiral out of control when she refuses to leave the property. Here's what happens when police are called to intervene.
hold on, hold on.
She's already
So, women get fired from her job at an apartment leasing office, and instead of leaving quietly, she makes things 10 times worse. She is already angry and losing her job, but things.
angry about losing her job, but things spiral out of control when she refuses
Okay.
to leave the property. Here's what
Okay. Okay.
happens when police are called to intervene.
Okay. 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 Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what they talking about.
What's going on?
Wasn't necessary. Miss April, when a
going
big
on?
crunk in my office, and I'm sick of it.
I got you.
You feel me? You let me go be a nasty, and it's cool. No, it's cool.
We know each other.
It's cool. But I should have beat that ass. So everything. I should have beat, and that's on everything.
I got you. Look.
No, that. I've been too good at this motherfucking place, and she let me go on some fucking personal and it's good. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of her belittling me. I should have slapped the her. That's on God. Wait. No, very much so, because I done gained too much time in this motherfucking place, and people treat you up, and that up, and I should have slapped her, and then you could have took me, and I would have went politely.
I got you. But look, I don't want to give her reason to say anything.
Curve.
So we know each other.
She should have slapped.
We've talked
She should have slapped the shit out of her.
to each other for however many months.
She should have slapped the shit out of her.
Can't right now.
I'm about to go. She want me off her property. I'm about to go.
No, but right now I have to talk to you and I have to talk to
Man,
her.
ain't listen, ain't nothing
Oh,
to talk about at this point. I just want to go. You come to my house.
Look, I know where you stay.
hot shit.
Just keep on the lowest level possible. If this is
I don't want to talk to that. I'm done with that. Because if you put me back in there, you going to put me in handcuffs.
back in there. I don't
Hey,
want
hey, hey, she on.
Her, man. It ain't nothing to talk about.
Uh,
Lady said her name, and she getting a. How the would you feel if you was in a position and somebody laughed at you from letting you go? That set me off.
you wanna come talk where she can't.
No, that. You hear what I said? How would you feel? How would you feel? It's personal. That make you feel like you small. First of all, I had a party on Saturday. You wanted to control everything. Yes, you said it was too much noise. You had an issue about the hookah. But you can't have a problem about people smoking hookah when you're the property manager. You smoke cigarettes. It's the same. You feel me? We had a DJ.
She continues arguing with the officers, trying to justify her actions and explaining why she thinks she was mistreated.
You came and
yeah,
talked to me on Saturday.
that do kind of seem like mistreating. Just from what I'm hearing right here, it feel like her boss in the wrong kind of a little bit on some shit. Just from hearing what she's saying right now.
And everything you asked me to do, I did that.
Yeah, I remember.
Just now from the office to the computer, all I want to do is I got personal stuff on there.
Hey, but I respect this cop though, because the way that she rolled up on him, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been a little bit of alarm. You feel me? But he said, I think he said that you know me, like they know each other or something like that. I think.
I just wanted to delete my personal. You snatched the laptop from me, and I told you don't snatch it from me. Like, don't play with me. Don't be fucking rude because you got the upper hand right now. Don't because I'm about to slap you. Don't do that.
She's talking about in
Yeah,
me. We're good.
about to
Don't do
slap
that.
it.
You don't want nobody to touch you. Don't antagonize me to touch you. Like if somebody you give it you gonna feel away, right? Take the police out of it, the human side of it. You gonna be mad, right? Yeah, like don't do that. You poking the wound already there, and you saying little, and you doing little, and I'm just supposed to take that. Nah, Damon, you already know how I rock. I ain't like that. I done took a lot of from this lady, so this was my opportunity to say how the I felt, and I did. Absolutely. I just want to leave. All I said was, let me delete the stuff off of this computer because it's my personal stuff. Right. Because it's my computer, like my email and all my stuff is linked to that. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's
If I would have
understandable.
said I can do it,
That's
so why are you
understandable.
arguing with me about a computer that I'm not going to take? I'm going to leave it. That's where the argument went left. But the argument went left from the office because you think you could say whatever the you want to say to me. This one ain't got to bite my tongue. You got flying down the thing. I should have beat her ass by then.
Yeah, the way it came in was a little...
Because that's how perception is reality.
Yeah, but that's why when I rolled up, I mean, I saw who you are and all stuff. It's
Like, listen, let me tell you something. On the flip side of this, I got too much to lose. When a got to lose, they'll try you. They'll do whatever. Now I got too much to lose.
Now I ain't gonna lie though. Let's back this up
Flying down
though.
the
Let's
thing, I
back
should have
this
beat
up
her.
though. I didn't want to do it, but like we ain't gonna talk about the forehead on this. We ain't gonna talk about the forehead on this one. Look at the sun beaming off that beat. Damn. God damn, she got a forehead on her. Holy shit.
yeah, the way it came in was a little...
Because that's how perception is
Mm.
reality.
Oh my god,
That's
yes,
why when I rolled up, I mean, I
these
saw
cops
who
is
you are and all stuff.
professional.
It's
Like, listen, let me tell you something. On the flip side of this, I got too much to lose. When a got to lose, they'll try you. They'll do whatever. Now I got too much to lose.
She's angry and doesn't hold back, telling everyone exactly how she feels.
most likely what's going to end up happening on the civil side is just depending on as far as if she wants you like to where you're not supposed to come back and all that stuff.
Oh my God, listen, I ain't got no reason coming out here.
Right. I'm just saying that's all as far as paperwork wise. We'll see where as far as that stuff.
Hey, look. All right,
They'll
so
do
look,
whatever. Now I got
somebody in the
And
chat,
obviously,
somebody in the chat just said in the chat just said blame the body cam. Ah, blame the body cam. She looked like handsome Squidward. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
we have to do our side. Don't leave till I come back and all that stuff. We get sorted out. What's going wherever as far as
Well,
stuff
I
goes.
got first of all, what's so funny is my kids have an appointment. I was leaving anyway to take my kids to an appointment.
I have another officer coming out because, frankly, especially
Oh
some of the
man.
and all stuff like that, I don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to be.
fine. You want to be biased. Oh,
I just don't want to. Yeah.
listen,
I
you
don't
could
want
if
that.
you want to talk to me. What's your name? It's
Hey, she got an accent like she from out here. She from the NOLA. Yeah. I think she from the NOLA. Nah, she talk like she more up north of Louisiana. Maybe like uh, I don't know. But more up north. Or like kind of down here, maybe around Lafayette type shit. I don't know.
Gillen.
Miss,
Yeah,
okay, you can
Carolyn.
talk to me. I don't care. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You don't get to provoke me, and I sit there with my hands crossed and no.
Right.
No. You want to go there? Let's go there. I done let this lady try me for a year. So
A
therefore, she just
year.
got what I had.
A
I
year.
just gave it to her 6 months ago. She just got it. Yeah, she don't want this smoke. I'm telling you, you don't want this smoke. This ain't what she want.
A
I done sat
year.
here for a long time and shut the up
Yeah,
for
a year.
months. This ain't what she
For
want.
months.
And you represent
Six
the
of
best
'em.
people. Look how this represent. Look how this look.
Let me see. I'll talk to
Look
you.
how this look. Ain't nobody gonna want to stay here with that.
5-1 to 5-3. If you're 10-8, can you start over?
Moments later, the officer speaks with the manager to hear her side of the story.
You alright? Okay. So I talked to her.
And of course she is. Of course she is. And I know that's not a cigarette in her hand. I know that's not a cigarette in her hand, and she was just complaining about the hookah. I know that's not. Man, I want to beat this cop. Nah, I was just playing. I was just playing. I was just playing. I was just playing. I was just playing.
This as well. I'll get your the end of it. Yeah. I'll just get your
You bet.
just
You
being transparent. So
uh.
one, I know she's to my understanding she's been terminated or whatever from here. So we can fill out.
And this nigga licking his chop. That nigga said, "I'm glad." My God, this video is taking me out though, bro. This video is taking me out. Brother licking his chops back there. Look at him. Ew.
There's no question there.
Oh no, she is.
Man, what the fuck is that long ass can, bro? That bitch drinking a long ass can of possum piss. What the fuck is that? He got that long ass can.
Stuff, which that's not.
And the 911 operator heard it too, and so did my boss.
Well, as far
Boss
as that
versus.
goes, if that is something that you are wanting us to
I'm
proceed with,
rolling.
it is something
Not
that
factual
we'll have
though.
another officer coming out. As far as that stuff goes, I'm gonna tell them what I've been told, and they'll make their own determination that way. As far as this stuff goes, can you just give me a rundown of basically what transpires? Tell me, the stuff about the laptop.
So we brought her in the office to let her go.
Right.
My boss was on Teams.
Okay.
And to let her go. Of course, she started screaming immediately and yelling. And when she finally stormed out, my boss was like, "Do you have the keys?" And I said, "No, I'll go get them right now." And I left the door open.
Bro, dude has a cigarette in his hand too. It seemed like another one of them, bro. It seemed like another one of them. Like, is that what's going on? Is that the trend? Like, man.
And I went and grabbed the keys and I said, "I need you to just get your stuff and just leave." And she grabbed the computer and
I need you to just get your stuff and leave. Please. Just leave, please.
said, "Dante, I need you not to touch our property." And she goes, "I'm going to do whatever I want. This is I got personal here." And I said, "You shouldn't have. It's work computer." And I went to shut the laptop and she grabbed it and
She's a Karen. She went to shut the laptop. First off, she making herself look bad. I love that. Let's go. Round of applause. Round of fucking applause, man. She making herself look bad. And we love that. You went over there to do some extra shit that you didn't have to do, invaded a person's private space and shit. She just said that all her private stuff is on here. Just give me a second, you feel me? And you done clearly already pissed her off though. You feel me? You did something to piss her off. Just seeing how she worded what she did right here, I can tell that she done already did some other shit to piss her off. So her reaction to everything that's going on in this situation is completely okay. What the fuck? This shit is you pass flying colors. She perfectly fine, bro. I completely understand this woman. For real, for real.
told me I better back to or she was going to beat my ass or whatever. And that was the first start of the threats. And the whole time she's screaming. And then she started letting me know that if I leave here, don't wait. Because when you come outside, don't you think that I'm not going to whip your ass? I called the police and I said, "I just need her to leave." She came around and she's standing here and she's yelling. And of course, I'm the devil and I'm a racist. And just
She is a ghetto lady. You feel me? Old girl outside. She is a ghetto lady a little bit. You feel me? So like she gonna overdo it a little bit. She was in the right, but now I feel like she overdoing her part. Now I completely understand why this woman fell for her, like kind of a little bit. Cause oh, shorty out there with the big old forehead that look like bull horns. Shit, I ain't trying to get with that shit. If I'm her, I'm not trying to get with that big ass forehead. Shit, I'm me. Big 6'3", 6'4" me. And I don't want to get with that bullshit. I'm good. I'm good. You got it. You got it. So I completely understand.
everything like that and going on and on. And then I was just trying to wait for her to leave. And then she threatened me again and she came and she got in my face. And she's like this. And I kept backing up and I said, "I need you to back up and get out of my face." I don't know what happened. I did something.
Because of the physical altercation during the fight, the employee now faces additional charges, making her situation even worse.
And then she literally, I don't want to touch you. She literally, I kept backing up and I said, "Get in my face." And she's like, "What are you going to do?" And then she hit me with her stomach and was pushing me back.
Oh, she mushed you.
And like, it was like this. And I was like, "You need to back up off me because, well, honestly, Damon, I didn't want to lose my job. And I didn't know if I like bumped her back or whatever, then I
mean,
would."
at that point, you're in self-defense. Like, there's fully transparent.
I just didn't know, and I just like the last thing because I know how she is, and I knew this would get turned around, and then
I know how she
it
is.
wasn't gonna
I know how she is. She beat ass. So I didn't want to. I didn't want to take off too bad. Then I give my shit.
have that situation.
Yeah, I gotta move to a different, not apartment complex, but
The way she hitting that cigarette, I could tell she's stressing. She thought she was about to get deleted. She thought she was about to get deleted. She thought she was hit with that mean ass backspace. Backspace.
it was a different one because there's not gonna be two people here that I've arrested. I gotta move into it too, and I gotta get off the ground floor. So, ideally, converse with everybody and see what we got here.
Charges against her.
Absolutely, yeah. You
Even though it was just a tummy bump.
any unwanted touch is simple battery. So as far as that stuff goes, but as far as the assault goes, I'm just telling you, as far as in court goes, it's transparent, clear as day. It's on the dispatch open line. She told me she said it. You told me, she said it. Witnesses. She's gonna go. So it's gonna be assault. So
Okay.
yeah. Don't want to make any assumptions on stuff, but as far as with the property on stuff, would you like her banned from the property as well?
Absolutely. Saturday night after the deal that happened out here,
I came out whenever that was here. I wasn't on duty, but
I
came out
thought
there too.
I was worried about my house getting shot up. Like, honest to God, with the type of people that were there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in there. They were not happy.
All right. That was racist. What do you mean? I was worried about my house getting shot up. Bitch, this not boys in the hood, bitch. Everybody ain't got a blick. The fuck? This ain't fucking straight out of Compton, Cali. What? What? Shut the fuck up. Stereotyped ass shit. Like what?
With I set Pax into bark mode. I had her barking to clear it out. So if I tell Pax to speak, she'll start. She's scared of people in there. But yeah, let me do the band stuff. I'll come back, get with you guys, see what you want to do, and then
Hey, I respect how respectful this cop is though. Like completely.
go from
Honestly.
there. As far as that stuff goes,
Wherever they're at right now, I forgot what they said at the beginning. I believe they said like wherever they're at right now. Hey, I respect these cops. What it is, Savannah. That's Savannah. I respect the fuck out these cops in Savannah, Georgia, bro. Real shit. They real professional. They get the job done.
I'm gonna get the band paperwork
It's still fuck 12 though, but
started and all that.
After reviewing witness statements and the 911 call, the police decide to charge her with assault and disorderly conduct.
They might. I'll see. But as far as it all goes, I don't need it. This is the same form. This time it has the right name on it. Here you go. That's basically saying
they so close to a military base because Paris Island is right there. So these cops are probably like ex-military and shit like that. So you feel me? That's why they like that. That's why they like that. For real, for real.
banned from the property. Like I said, I'll go get her signature. I'll bring that back to you.
He got all them tattoos and shit. I could tell if he is ex-military, he was definitely infantry. Cause he got all them fucking tattoos.
Get a copy, and then
And you're gonna explain to her not to visit gas, not to do anything.
yeah, I'm gonna read this off verbatim to her, and then I'm gonna explain it out to her after that.
All right, what we got?
So, as far as this goes, this is a band form. This is basically telling you that you're not supposed to be back on the property.
So you know I'm not coming back, right? And I don't even feel comfortable. I ain't never dealt with this type of stuff, and I don't even
Once you start resisting, it is GG's. It is in fact GG's.
feel comfortable
Oh
signing my
shit.
name on this type of stuff.
You just tell me you're
Yeah.
refusing to sign, and I'll write
Yeah,
refused.
like I'm not signing my name on that because I don't even deal with y'all. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like I don't got no background and I don't get in trouble.
I get it. So
No.
I'm gonna just tell you what it says, just so
Yeah,
you're aware. Because
and he kind of
regardless,
explained it to me too
yeah,
while y'all was doing it, so I can't come back up here for no reason.
right. Like you get
Yeah, no
mail.
parking lot, not through the gates.
Yeah, just
You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm not
Gotcha.
coming back up here. I promise. I'm not. Y'all not coming back up here, and if y'all do, it won't be for me. I can make that promise to y'all.
I'm gonna read this off to you.
He taking her shit like a maraca. I'm not coming back up here.
Okay,
And,
you got something to say to me?
What's that?
You good?
This
How
is
you feel? You can talk to me.
beautiful day, and you
It
guys
is a
are.
beautiful. It feel like money. It's Tuesday.
But for coffee.
So I just got a question. Can I press charges on her?
If as far as the stuff goes, so I'll give you a case report number as well.
Yeah, I feel like because the like snatching the laptop from me, like I should have slapped her. Like not even being funny.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like I felt like you wanted me to do something to you. Like I felt like that was an
like
introduction.
antagonistic or something
Yeah,
like
like I felt like you.
You can take the report before the court and all stuff like
Okay.
that, and then if
Yeah.
if the judge feels
They didn't tell her about her charges? Or did they? Did I miss that? Did they tell her about her charges? Because no way her reaction is this. Or did they not bring the charges up yet?
you have enough, you can swear out warrants. But let me handle this, and we'll go.
Despite the overwhelming evidence and witness statements against her, the woman continues to deny any wrongdoing.
As far as the stuff goes, though, she's wanting to press charges for assault.
Ain't nobody touch her.
So.
But you gotta understand, like I explained to Mr. Woodward, you can't come in my space and snatch something from me. When I ask Shante, can I take it off? Like you get what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about no presses, no charges.
Well, I'm telling you, as far as with what she's saying, the witnesses are saying, and what you've told me, assault is there. So I gotta detain you right now. And we'll take you.
But I didn't do anything to get obtained. Like I got my kids. Like let me make a phone call first.
If you need to make a phone call,
yeah, let me make a phone call because clearly they about to take me. I didn't even touch her. Like, but what about the things that she was saying to me? If it's assault, it gotta be.
I'm pulling the camera footage
okay.
from all in there. As far as that stuff goes.
That's fine. But what about the things that she said to me? It's no camera in her office. You get what I'm saying? It's no camera in her office. What about the things she said to me? Like you gotta, if you gonna do it one side, and I'm not mad, you gotta do it both sides because I didn't put my hands on her. Right. Like she threatened me too.
So with this and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you the same thing as far as what she's getting, the whole case report number thing.
Yeah, but you arrested me.
Right. So in the
Yeah. It's about to go bad. Yeah, it's about to go bad. Hey, I fuck with my stream bot though. Hey, y'all see what stream bot keep spamming in the chat, y'all? Y'all see what stream bot keep spamming in the chat? Hey, I'm just saying, you feel me? If you like food, Hello Fresh, you feel me? If you like food, Hello Fresh, click the link in about. If you like food, Hello Fresh, click the link in about.
But I got kids at home, so I don't have nobody with my kids. You get what I'm saying? So what you want me to do about my kids? Just F my kids? They don't have no daddy. They just got their mama.
I'm not
so
saying that.
But I don't have nobody to call them. And my kid is at home. I don't have
I'm Gordon in the flesh. Type shit.
no family here, Damien. That's why I work so hard. I don't have a support system. I don't have no one. So you about to arrest me and my kids about to be home by themselves until who knows how long.
So I know Wednesday you'll go before the judge.
Oh my gosh, these people about to arrest me. So, like, this is crazy because.
Can I explain this to you really quick?
No, because
so,
I don't. Look, now I'm thinking about my kids. Like, I don't know what to do about my kids.
So you're not gonna. Whenever you get there, they're most likely not gonna end up putting you in the uniform and stuff. You're gonna probably be able to bond out.
What about? But you're not hearing me, my kids.
Suddenly, she shifts the focus to her.
Damn, bro. She in a sticky ass predicament. I understand about her kids, but I mean, she low key don't want to go to jail. She don't want to go to jail. You feel me? Like, but she did something up in there. You feel me? She overstepped the boundary by what that woman was saying and what these cameras gonna say. I feel like it's kind of 50-50 right now. I'm not on either side. I'm not on either side because she kind of in the wrong a little bit, and old girl who fired her kind of in the wrong too. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Kids, claiming she has no one to care for them. However, the officers aren't letting her off the hook.
This is home. I don't have nobody to go to my kids. That's all I'm thinking about.
Are your kids at home right now?
Yes.
Can we do something where, look,
no.
Listen to me. Just listen to me. So what I'm allowed to do, as far as because this is a misdemeanor, I can do a release on subpoena. So what I'm going to do, as far as all stuff goes, is I'm going to write up an A and B. So we're going to write up an A and B. You're still going to get a court date. You still have to go before the court as far as all this stuff goes, okay? Please do not miss.
Did she just find a fucking cheat code? I mean, I don't plan on doing nothing illegal, but like, I got a daughter. I got a daughter. My kids. Hmm. Nah. Let me stop.
But then if I write this up where as far as releasing a
Oh
subpoena,
shit! But they're already at home alone since she don't have nobody for them. They already home alone then. Why you crying now? You wasn't crying when you was working, my kids. My kids. What?
you can take your car and you can go home to your kids.
Exactly. Who's watching them?
Please.
Works for you as
Yes.
far as the stuff
I'm not
goes?
gonna miss no court date.
Okay. Because right now, that's the best solution I have for all this, and then we'll go.
I just do what you gotta do, Dad. I just wanna go.
I got you.
Try to take me. I just need to figure out my kids. I don't. It's just me and my kids. So
my
that's only
understanding.
my concern. I'm not telling y'all how to do y'all job. I'm a mother first. I'm thinking about my kids.
Absolutely. I mean,
And I don't have
I'm a
nobody.
dad, so don't come back here because at that point, that's the whole trespassing thing is a factor. But as far as the stuff,
She doing some crazy shit. Fuck no. I would have accidentally. Nah. I respect him though. I respect him though. And look, it's cause he know her though. Cause if he didn't know her, I feel like this shit would have been the. He would have been the. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
we'll handle the paperwork side of it and all that stuff goes. They'll send you a subpoena thing. You'll go before the court, and then it's just that simple. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just hang out just for a second. I know you just want to talk to me, and then we'll go from there.
Can you define what assault is? Because maybe I'm not understanding.
So as far as like, so if somebody says I'm gonna say like I tell somebody I'm gonna beat your ass, whatever.
Yeah.
There's assault as long as there's the belief that someone meant what they're saying.
Right.
If somebody actually hits somebody, that's battery or simple battery, depending.
I got you.
So this is just gonna be a copy as far as this goes.
Yes, sir.
Just for your records.
Thank you.
They'll send you as far as
They gonna
subpoena
send you
goes.
something in the mail?
They'll send you a subpoena.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any questions about it anytime, just contact the Chatham County Court Office, and they'll go ahead and give you instructions as far as that stuff goes.
Instead of taking her straight to jail, they issue a release on subpoena, requiring her to appear in court.
So all I care about is my record. Does this open up a record for me?
Right now, until you're convicted of anything, there's no record of saying that that you.
So if I'm convicted.
Please stop moving that damn ball. Please. Please, you making it worse. Oh, we on the same time, man. What? Stop moving the knob. Be still. Please be still. Holy
I
fuck.
could do jail time. I could do my first
God,
conviction.
she moved that bitch. That bitch said, that bitch poking out the bar. That bitch, when you gonna let us out?
That, I mean, just to be honest, as far as for something as simple assault, you may end up having to do a certain community service.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know. I will say this, as you writing it in your report, when I was sitting in her office, like she was smiling, like this was funny to her.
It's not a weed malfunction. With a head that unique, I don't think she could put weave on that.
She was getting a kick out of it, so it made me get upset. Y'all didn't even give me a chance.
I'm pretty sure the hair start right here. That's why she got that long ass bob, cause it's just hair right here. Like it's just a ring of hair. Like she got a ring of hair. She got a ring of hair like right here type shit. That's all she got, and it covered everything. You see, whenever she moved that, she ain't see had nowhere else. You just saw this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Blame my side. So it was pretty
Yeah.
much what she said is what it is. Now, granted, when we was out there having a good time, you say residents felt the way.
I live in the building and I didn't have any issue with it.
Oh, okay. Maybe some did, but there were people out there with us. So when the second set of officers come, because I wasn't there when the first one came, is it too loud? He said no.
Right. Yeah. No.
I
You
say,
guys were fine.
I say, are we doing something wrong? I say, because I work here. If I'm doing something wrong, then I'm held accountable just like they are.
Right.
She came and she told me, she said, I need you to move the DJ in the clubhouse, and I need you to move the hookers in the clubhouse. I did that.
Hookahs or?
Huh?
Sound like hookers. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, hookahs.
Say she had the hooks. She had the hoes in this mother. What the hell? I'm finna say, oh shit. No wonder. Never mind. I'm finna say, yeah, she out of there. She out of there, man. Go ahead and just put her ass in cuffs. Take the kids, do something. Cause what? Cause hookers, it is crazy, brother. Hookers is crazy.
Hookahs. She told me to move it in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Damien, I did that.
Yeah. No,
So
when I came out, you
everything
guys
you
already knew.
asked me to do, I did. So I didn't understand what the problem. The problem. Let me tell you what the problem was, and I hate making it black and white. It was a bunch of black people out there. We was turned up, having a good time. That was it.
But I'll let you
I
do your
will.
thing. I'm
All
gonna,
right.
I'm
See y'all
gonna get
later.
out of here. I'm gonna get with her, and then yeah. Oh my god.
On top of the charges against her, she's also banned from the property, meaning if she ever returns, she'll be
He said, "Oh my God, I know dude was tired, bro. I know she was talking. They cut this shit short because I know she was talking for about 2 hours. I know she was talking for about every bit of 2 hours. All that head, I know she got a lot to express. The thoughts just want to leap up out of the.
facing even more charges.
Oh my
Number 3.
God, bro.
Manager caught
The thoughts just
It
want
was
to
the
jump up out
Great
that
West,
shit.
31 years
We was doing good. Don't piss me off,
now,
YouTube.
and
Speak up.
it's been
This summer,
Don't
with the
piss
Buds
me
of
off,
Balloons,
man.
get ready to be your own backyard hero. Fill up with electric
Oh,
balloons.
I don't
ready,
give a fuck
and
about
after
water balloons.
$42,000 mysteriously disappears. A company manager thinks he can get away with spending over $42,000 at strip clubs using the
What a company manager thinks he can get away with spending 42K in is at a strip club using a man. That's crazy.
company credit card. He resigns suddenly, assuming no one will notice, but his departure triggers an internal investigation. The company reports the fraud and law enforcement steps in. The police locate him at his home and place him under arrest.
So you do. Okay. I'm glad you are honest and upfront. Obviously,
What the fuck did you buy in that club? What the fuck did you buy in that club? What did you buy in that club, Kim? That bitch bought the club. He bought the whole shit. He ain't spend it in there. He spun it on. Cause what? 42 in a club, man? Bottle service ain't cheap. You feel me? Bottle service ain't cheap. Ain't no way you bought 42 can bottles. What, bro?
I want to hear your side because obviously I think there's some personal stuff going on, according to. But before we get into that, I just want to confirm you are who you are. So first name is John or Johnny? John. John. Okay, so obviously you know that this is a criminal investigation. Before I speak to you about the investigation, because I do want to hear your side of it. I have to
This
read
one
your
seemed
rights.
long.
You're
I'm
not
gonna go
going to
grab
get
something to
live
drink real
before.
quick.
All right, cool. I am going to read you your rights. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. One, you have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during any questioning. All right, so I'm just going to have you sign this. This is not an admission of guilt at all. It's just understanding what I just read you. Any questions? Good. Dude, I'm going to be completely honest with you. As a man, you are a year older than me. When I saw this case, I'm like, there is absolutely no way, no how that somebody can spend $42,000 at a strip club. And I looked at it twice. I'm like, there's no way. Until obviously we went there and saw. I still think it's like hard to believe. Although I give you props, I'm not gonna lie, because that is hard to do what you did. Besides that, all joking aside with that, I was told a lot of good things about you. That you had a very important job. That you made decent money or above average money, and you were.
You heard what dude said. Ain't no motherfucking way. How in the fuck did you spend 42 kizzy? 42 kizzy in that motherfucker. Bitch, who was you, raw wave? Bitch, don't get trippy off the pills. What you was doing up in there? What was you doing in there?
Important piece.
The officer questions him and asks him to explain his side of the story.
With that being said, I don't know if it's the truth, if it's a lie, if it's whatever. That's why I want to get down to the bottom of it so that I can give answers to the people I need to give answers to.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna put the
Obviously,
volume.
you're in a situation, but if I don't know the answers, I can't help or I can't give these people answers. So just explain to me what's
How's
going
that?
on.
Is that better?
Don't worry about the strip club part of it right now. Just the backstory, the back end, the first part of it. Just like what got you like to where you were, or personal stuff.
I mean, just personal stuff like mentally. I just collapsed.
Right.
Basically, my mom's been in and out of the hospital. My brother was in ICU. He had a 20-foot fall. Was on life support when I saw him.
God.
So
where was that?
Damn. He was going through it. But you could have spent that money on them, you know? Like, now if you would have spent that money on them, shit, the company might have even felt bad. You feel me? Like, you went to a strip club. You was being selfish, bro. You was being selfish. You was being selfish.
in Texas.
Okay.
Austin, Texas.
Most of these money thief videos be like people being selfish, bro. They be being mad selfish, bro.
Actually, I flew out there for work, and I had to deal with that. Like, as soon as I got off the plane, that was the first thing. That was the first phone call I got.
So that's what I was kind of. All right, so you do have a brother in Texas, and you did have work stuff in Texas. So it was just a coincidence that it was both in
because
Austin.
he came in. Well, I knew that he lived in Austin.
Okay.
But he came into the hospital as a John Doe, unidentifiable, and the caretaker was able to find my number in his apartment, and that was the call that I got as soon as I got off the plane.
Oh wow.
So I had to rush to the hospital with that, and you know, it's just.
Do you remember what hospital that was? Is he doing okay now?
Yeah, he's in rehab. You know, they're just trying to get him cognitively better.
Right.
They're providing speech, physical therapy. He's improving. So. Yeah.
What day was that? You remember?
He admits to making the charges and tries to justify his actions. He claims he was under a lot of stress due to family issues, including a brother in the hospital and work-related pressure.
Not off the top of my head.
April sometime? That sound right?
Had to be. Yeah.
All right. So you go there. He's in the hospital. You deal with him. You're supposed to do some work stuff. And what happens with the work stuff?
I didn't get to it. Just couldn't.
It's June. It's June, so they caught this late. They caught this late. Yeah, they caught this late. They had to have caught this late because it's June in this playback.
You were in
So
contact with who?
Dan Haggerty.
Okay. After that trip is when you come back home?
I come back home and just dealing with that, dealing with my mom, the demands of work. It just got.
man, I think he hit the hot tub. He was at the strip club, so they definitely had a hot tub in there, John. I think he hit the hot tub. Boy, 17 bottles. He bought enough bottles to fill the hot tub up with straight bottle. And then straight did devious goon activity. Devious goon act devious goon activities in that job, man.
Right.
Just mentally just got a lot.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
In our role, the therapists are a commodity, right? So we had a lot of therapists that resigned, a lot of therapists that were threatening to resign if I didn't call them back in like 5 minutes. It was just, I just couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
I just couldn't, mentally I couldn't. I was coming home, I was disconnecting from my kids, disconnecting from my wife.
What's good, Chad? What's good, Chad?
I was an avid gym goer, wasn't doing that. I just, mentally I wasn't there.
What's good, Chad and M?
Like 2-week month time frame, or was it prior to that as well?
It was just, I mean, it was a lot prior, but then just everything just kind of piled on, man. It was just back to back to back, and I just.
What was prior, if you don't mind me asking?
My mom fractured her hip. I had to fly out to Colombia. Just ongoing health issues with my mom. Even though my brother is there, like he's not there to support my mom. Like,
So you have a brother in Colombia?
Oh, no.
Damn. Okay, so he seemed like he must be the older brother. I don't know if he said he was the older brother or something like that, but it seemed like he must be the older brother. Because if he got all his family pressure on him, with his mom, and he's saying she got ongoing health issues, like it must be a lot. You feel me? It must be a lot. But to spend it all at the club though is crazy, gang. You must have got fucking wasted. He looked like he can. Ain't he from Colombia? If he from Colombia, he can handle his liquor. He drunk all them bottles. He drunk. Okay, so he poured all the shit in the hot tub, filled that bitch up, and then he guzzled that bit. He guzzled that bit as he was doing the goon devious activity.
No, it's the guy.
It's the same one
That's my prediction.
in Texas. Okay.
So he's been kind of off the radar, right? So it's just it falls on me. You know, just everything falls on me when it comes to my mom. And yeah,
He could have. That 42K could have helped so much.
a lot, you know, and I
It could have got your mom there with you. Like something, bro. Cause why she in Colombia and you way in Austin, Texas?
Yeah.
So I just
Why is you way in Austin, Texas, and your mom in Colombia, bro? Like what? Especially if she got ongoing health issues, that's a problem there. Like 42K could have did so much more different than goon activities in a hot tub.
try to do the best I could.
Right.
You know, I could. I tried to do the best I could. And
Does your wife work?
He says he started the night by going out for drinks with coworkers and then decided to go to a strip club alone. That's when things spiraled out of control.
she does. But yeah, I mean, just didn't cope.
Yeah, his girl not doing her job, bro. Especially if he's spending that much at a strip club. She ain't Pixar, what's that shit called? Pixar lamping that motherfucker. She ain't Pixar lamping that motherfucker. She ain't Pixar lamping that motherfucker. She ain't.
I
She
get it.
ain't.
You know, and trust me, I'm not here to
She
ruin
ain't.
your life. It's just my job to
Nah,
obviously
she ain't.
investigate what happened, and I'm like,
She
there's
ain't.
no way, no how that this is like possible. You know, obviously we both and my other partner did a pretty thorough investigation, and it is possible. With that being said, May 18th is kind of like when all this started. You remember May 18th on what you did?
Yeah, going to the strip club.
Oh, prior to that.
Oh, I went out to dinner with, drinks with coworkers.
That was like a trainee or...
Yeah, we were doing a training project. And
Yeah, he went on a solo mission after the squad. After he left that squad, he went go play solos and did devious goon activities with the whole lobby.
we had somebody
Like
from
what?
Chicago, so we just took them out for some drinks.
Right. So after that was at Matthews?
Yes.
So after that...
is when I went to the
like that, was it like planned? Was it just like spur of the moment? Did you
just kind of just by myself and my thoughts? You know, I thought I could just walk in there and walk out, basically, and it just spiraled out of control.
So you remember what time you guys left Matthews? Because it's not like a late night.
5 a.m.
No, I think we
5 a.m. business.
I think like 7:30.
Right. And then you went to Scores at what time?
Probably got there like around 8:30.
He looked like he hit the gym too. Yeah, he raging. He is raging indeed.
By yourself? By myself.
A raging bull. I don't blame him.
So 8:30.
I don't blame him.
From between 8:30 and I want to say 1:30. Did you use your own money, or was it all on a company card?
No, I did use my own money. I did use my own money. That's why I just honestly I don't know when I.
The investigation reveals that he spent over 9 hours at the clubs, making 8 separate transactions. The first few charges were on his own card, but at some point he switched to the company credit card.
To be honest, I don't.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
All that stuff happened around 1:30 a.m. So if you use your own stuff, your own money was from probably 8:30 when you got there until midnight, 12:30, and then like from 1:30 on is all on the company card. With that being said, I'm just going to be completely honest with you, and I know you're being honest with us because so far we haven't hit a hiccup yet. Everything's been pretty much on point. You know that at Scores, every time that you sign your name on that credit card, you had to put your thumbprint.
Grab masturbator.
You had to sign your name. They had to write the credit card number on there. It's on video, audio, video.
Facts, Oh God, you wildin'. You wildin'.
And your ID. So it's not like they're covering themselves on a business perspective. because they can't say, hey, I was blacked out, I don't know what's going on, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. They forced me to do this, whatever. So I'm not throwing it out there to, honestly, to embarrass you or whatever you want to call it, but there were 8 transactions. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can look at those. There are 8 transactions. Obviously, it's all your. I know it's small, but it's your ID, your thumbprints on there, your signature, and it goes from like 1:30 all the way until like almost 9 in the morning. So they actually like kept the place open
Yeah.
for you.
Wow. Fuck. This nigga became the idol in that hole. The fuck? He was the king of the night. What the hell, bro? Nigga said they actually they actually kept it open for you. You were the high roller.
You were like high
What?
rolling, like doing your thing. Pretty impressive.
The club's
Pretty impressive to say the least.
strict policy required
Oh,
him to
rolling,
sign for
bro.
each purchase and provide a fingerprint, making it impossible to deny.
So that's all you.
Look, even he had to laugh about it. Even he had to laugh about it. Him and the cops had a laugh about it. They cut it out. They cut it out, but they had a laugh about it. I'm rolling.
Right? Your thumbprint, your ID, company's credit card. This is where I think it's like a little bit crazy. So you go home after that. Remember when deputies knock on your door? Yeah. Everything was good. You were like, obviously had a long night, and
That wasn't right after.
that wasn't right after that.
They came to do a wall check, and I just explained the same thing.
Right.
Just kind of going through it with family and stuff like that. Said that people were concerned.
The following afternoon, obviously, after you go home, when you wake up, you go back to the Rose. Remember that? Or no?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it was a long night.
It was.
You went
Go
there
back,
in the
check.
afternoon, right?
To the event there, yeah.
Yeah. So at the Rose, you spent, I think it's 7 and change, $794.20, and then at Scores, you spent $41,779.32. So when you went to the Rose, obviously you didn't spend nearly as much, but obviously they have a copy of the credit card and your signature, and there was one of the transactions I know was $240. Remember that? Or no?
I mean, here and there, yeah.
So I think you gave them the credit card and you got cash back. Remember that? But honestly, you gotta put the past in the past, and you can't change this.
Police tell him that regardless of his situation, spending company funds like this is a crime.
Fortunately, but to be honest with you, from our 3-day investigation, a lot of
Hold on. Okay, Chad. Let's have a conversation. So you mean to tell me that your mammy broke her hip and your brother fell 20 feet with his soft bone ass and went to fucking ICU, and you took that as like a go from God to just like go turn the club the fuck up? Huh? What, cuz? Turn the club up so much that you had to tap into funds that wasn't even yours. Not only was you buying bottles and all that other shit, but you got cash back. So you could throw a little bread on the strippers. Like what?
People said you're a
That's
good dude.
crazy, bro.
Not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I know Johnny. I know him for a long time. John had a great job. You know, he's making good money. Um, even people from the bars. You know, nothing against like adult entertainment, but they're like, dude, I've known him for 15 years. You know, he's been coming here as a regular customer. He does his thing. I could care less about that. You know, honestly. I mean, you guys, everybody does whatever they want to do on their personal time. But I'm just saying, as a person, everybody was saying, hey, you're a good dude. You've been around for a while. He's never had an issue with him. Obviously, you can't spend $42K on a company credit card. Did you speak to anybody in the business regarding that?
Last week, Wednesday. Last Wednesday.
Wednesday. What did he say?
He basically said, you know, we have a problem with the credit card. You know, I explained the same thing. Just told him that I'll pay back whatever I can do. You know, I'll take accountability for the card, and you can put me on a payment plan. Let's do that. You know, just like I said, I did black out.
This was 100% a 24-hour span operation. This nigga did all this in one night. What the fuck? What Neo said? Baby, tonight, give you everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get next to it.
And again, no excuse.
Right.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Can't sit here and
Oh my
tell an
goodness.
alcoholic. And I told him that. I said, I don't remember pulling it out.
Oh my
And it just
goodness.
escalated from there. So I said, I apologize. And I told him, I apologize for the hardship that it's causing the job. You know, whatever I can do, I'll do.
Right.
If you love food, hey, hit about. Click that link to HelloFresh. If you love food, you know, and you love cooking, hit that about and then go to HelloFresh type shit. It supports the channel. Just saying, I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. Some up in here talking or some shit. I don't know. The walls talking to y'all in this motherfucker. I don't know.
And so then he was like, all right, well, let me speak to the lawyer. And he was like, are you willing to sign a payment plan? And I said, yeah.
He expresses regret, saying he blacked out and never intended for things to get this bad. He also apologizes for the trouble he caused the company and offers to set up a payment plan.
And that was it.
Well, that's cool. At least they're giving you the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that's a bad heart.
I haven't heard from him after that.
Where is that card actually now?
It's at the office.
So you brought it back?
Yeah, I took it back.
When did you do that?
It was the weekend prior to that Wednesday call. I just took it back because I still had stuff, like my stuff at the office. So I went and picked up my stuff and I left the card.
Now, did they tell you were fired, or did you go in?
I resigned.
Okay.
I just resigned. I mean, just figured.
Hold on, wait. But in the beginning, remember they said he did all of this and then he abruptly resigned. So you claimed accountability after the fact that you did it. So you wasn't worried about nothing that was going on in the immediate past or in the immediate future. What? Yeah, I'll allow it. The bots was trying to execute your ass just now, I ain't gonna lie. The bots in my chat was just trying to execute your ass. Creators was trying to get you. Oh, motherfucker said we've stopped the message. It seems like bullying. Do you want us to kill her? What? Oh my goodness.
Again, one wasn't so much the credit card, right? Because I didn't really capture or know how much it was. It was just more of like I just told him, I said I can't do this anymore. Like just mentally, I I can't perform the job duties and the functions that you guys need.
Right.
And then just because of the bender, it's just like they're not going to want to keep me here anyway after what happened. So I resigned.
That's I applaud you for that, honestly.
Yeah.
As long as you can face a lot of people can't face the reality of it. You.
Despite his willingness to cooperate, he still faces criminal charges.
What
And that's the thing, right?
Right. There's nothing you can't hide. There's no
like you said, I can't take it back.
There's no cutting corners. You got to move forward. So the only way you move forward is obviously listen.
Dropping these
Like you said,
handcuffs. The only way you move forward is by moving backwards into your motherfucking cell. 1, 2, my nigga. You're fucked,
I
buddy.
don't know like too
You're
much about your
fucked.
past. Obviously, I didn't dig deep into that. I know you had some little issues back in the day, but when you are upfront and honest with
What's good, Chad? What's good, Chad?
people
What's
listening
good,
to
Chad?
you,
What's
whatever
good,
you're
Chad?
saying now, it's a lot better than you saying, dude, I don't know what happened. I don't know anything about a card. I don't know. I didn't do blacked out. The alcohol did the talking. They forced me to do it. It's not my signature. It's not my thumbprint. Somebody stole my identity. It's a lot better than you because now you're showing remorse that you made a mistake. You are human.
Facts, though.
How
Facts,
do
though.
I
Oh God,
fix this?
that's exactly what that's
Right.
like. Like what?
Although I still think it's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
We were honestly trying to figure out how in one night that the breakdown was the hardest part for us to understand.
So, not to get off topic too much, but obviously it is part of the investigation. So when you actually go to the back room, what is their protocol on what you needed to do? Hey, I want one girl for an hour. What do you have to do?
To be honest, I don't remember that conversation.
It might not have been like that exact conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is towards the ladder. Yeah, I mean, I had 2 girls in there.
Officers continue.
I mean, somewhere up in about 40s and 50s of hitting them. I had 2 of them, so that was 52. Type shit. I had about 52 by something like that. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? He was going crazy. He was in the left and right, left, right, left, right. He was swiping like Tinder in that junk. Swiping like Tinder. Nah, I don't want you. You too. And your friend. Yeah, all y'all. Shit. Hell yeah. What?
Questioning him, piecing
That's
together
crazy.
the details of what happened that night at the strip club.
That's
So there's
crazy.
a separate waitress or cocktail waitress that you conduct the transaction with and tell her what you want.
Correct.
So that's what he's trying to ask.
The initial conversation, like I said, because
right. But how do you get to that person? How do you get to her?
Are you with a girl out in the main area and you're just hey, I want a private room, and then they bring you back?
That's what I don't that's what I don't remember. I don't know if the girl that I was sitting with at the main floor, if she was hey, let's go get a room, and then she spoke to the waitress, and then it all happened. I mean, I don't know if I initiated that part. Unfortunately, I don't remember.
Right.
Brother had such a time. He had such a time. He couldn't recollect a fucking thing. Not nothing. Brother can't even remember the memories of the 42. That bitch don't remember not 1K. Not 1K of them 42 of them. Not one. That shit crazy.
So I don't know how it started.
So that once you go to the VIP lady or whatever it is that takes your thumbprint, ID, credit card stuff, you sign whatever contract it is that they have.
And then you go into the room.
And then you go into the room, you go do your thing. Hour later, you come back out and you say, hey, I want to do it again. Or they say, hey, you want to continue. You want to keep going, right? And then obviously they make you come back out every time and go through the same process again. Did you remember how long you were in there? Or you didn't? Or how many dances or anything like that?
Just
Bro is different. All 42K of them was rounds. That was 42 rounds. Brother, wow. Wow. I bet you he ain't drink no water. He ain't drink not 1 ounce of water. Straight lick. Straight spirit. That's it. Just spirit, brother. Damn.
Remember that it was time to go.
So you remember it was one girl and then it was 2 girls? Like towards the end?
I assumed I started with 2 girls.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I can handle 2 of them at a time, so I assume shit. I was just throwing 2 of them.
I don't know.
Boy, yo.
And that's, again, the unfortunate part is that I just don't remember that.
Like how you got
clock period. Right?
Got there, right? At the other place, Rose's, that following day. Obviously, there's no thumbprint or whatever, but she asked you before you were by yourself.
In short, he blew $42,000 on strippers, lost his job over it, is headed to jail, and doesn't even remember what happened in that private room.
You remember the bartender that you were...
That exactly. You read my mind. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
You were dealing with?
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name, but female, red hair, or blondish hair.
She knows you for a long time.
Caucasian, yeah. I just right now, like her name.
Did you tell you? I'm not going over to talk to your family about anything, but did you tell your wife obviously what was going on or no?
I told my wife that.
Forgot bro was married. Well, if his relationship with his wife that bad, I don't even think he gonna give a fuck, to be honest. I don't even think he gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, that I was at the strip club and there was a large transaction that was ran, so she's aware of it.
Yeah.
Is she cool with it? Like,
I think that's it on my
y'all
end,
just
to be
be
honest with you. Anything else?
open
Anything else
relationship
that you
shit?
want to
Like,
ask or add, maybe? Because I know it was a long day and a half for you.
And again, I'm just
exactly the time of your life. Exactly.
Right.
Like, what?
wanted to do whatever I could just to make it right with the company.
And say, hey, we ended up doing something else. That's going to be on them. And then depending on what they want to do, depends on how they treat the criminal case. Obviously, don't contact them. Let them contact you, if anything. And let it just play its course. Obviously, leave the past in the past and just try to move on from your mistake. That's all I have. I mean,
That was on what day?
it was all May, the night of May 18th into May 19th is pretty much what.
Let me tell you the story of the May 19th being glad. That's what he doing in jail right now. Let me tell you the story of the May 19th binge.
And you resigned when?
Shit, bro.
The following Monday? What was it, the 19th?
Let me see. So May 18th was.
And as if legal trouble wasn't bad
He
enough,
don't give a fuck.
he's now in deep water with his wife. Arguably the bigger problem.
Okay.
May 19th was Friday, so Monday
To kind of realize what happened.
22nd is when you resigned.
He really don't give a fuck though.
Is that when you brought everything back to? No. When did you bring everything back?
The week after.
Okay. And who'd you give it to?
Oh, I had a key to the office, so I just left it there.
Yeah.
I left my keys and stuff.
Left the key. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
He probably sees out in this. Like, he sees an out in this. Because, I mean, his argument is plausible.
Embarrassed.
Well, you seem like you're doing better because
This is not plausible.
I
I can't even fake try to make his wrongs right. I can't even fake try to make his wrongs right.
Are you ready? Yeah.
The Accountant 2 is a
I didn't cue the
blast.
fucking ass. I
Ben
suck.
Affleck and John
I suck,
Bernthal
Chad. I
have
suck.
electric
I cue
chemistry.
the ass.
And it's one of the most entertaining movies of the year.
Shut the front door.
I accidentally pressed the wrong button instead of pause. But
Google still tracks you in incognito mode.
oh,
Use DuckDuckGo, a real private browser.
don't nobody get no
that you were
fuck.
spiraling out of control, and
But there's also reasonings behind it.
right, but you also know why and what happened and everything, and you're cognizant of what's going on now. So still, even though you're going through this and this is something significant, but you're making progress because you're at least remorseful and understanding and trying to change it. So
Being able to face it is the hardest thing.
Yeah,
This man here, bro.
But I can tell you now,
He different.
obviously, you gotta go.
Hey, chatbot. That's all I'm saying. Chatbot them.
It's probably a burden
Stream
on your
element.
back a little bit.
Stream element talking that shit, man.
I'm just thinking about my son.
I should listen to stream element. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And I get it.
Oh, and let's not forget, he's got a lot of explaining to do to his kid.
The thing that you have to realize is this, everything that we do in life, you know this.
He definitely don't like his wife.
Right and
He
wrong
don't get
consequences
nope
for
by
every
that.
action that you do.
That's crazy.
However you want to tell him, obviously what happened is on you. But once you get past this, it's not like you're not a murderer. You didn't kill anybody. It's not a violent crime. You're not going to capital punishment and stuff like that. You have to face whatever it is. Once you're out, you're out. And you face, obviously, the in-between time. But obviously from now until you get out is going to be tough. But just think about it. It's not hanging over your head anymore. Regardless, this would be hanging over your head until if you faced reality. And it could have been worse. They could have grabbed you when you're driving your car with your kids, towed the car, the whole 9 yards. It unfortunately it happened at the house when everybody's home, but now it's over for the most part. And
His wife already know.
You gotta go with the next step.
Yeah, she found out. I don't know if it was the day after, whenever he recollected what the fuck he did or something. But yeah, she know.
More important than myself and going out on a binge for 9 hours. Maybe you got it out of your system.
yeah, and the time between now and the court and all that stuff is going to be super important for your son. Because if you are concerned about what he's seeing, then if you spiral out of control again during this time, then that's obviously not a good plan. So, like you said, this is a step, got it over with. You can only move forward.
He's definitely disappointed in this song.
The company has no choice but to press charges, and his case is now in the hands of the court.
Swear.
Number 2. Drunk employee explodes after being caught. A woman shows up to work at a therapy center for autistic children.
What the fuck, man? Let me back this shit up a little bit.
Court and all that stuff is going to be super important. A good plan. So, like you said, this is a step.
The company has...
All right, that's the end of the video. Look, if I get 10 likes, we'll do a part 2.
has no choice